W20 here coming to you with a quick video on the Philadelphia 76er future. And we're going to also talk about Michael Carter Williams. We're going to do two things in one, just like we did yesterday with Tyree Evans and the Pelicans. Michael Carter Williams is a player that you'd be like, man, if he was on a good team, he'd be a great player. If he had the right coach, he'd be an all-star. And like I said on the NBA Talk, what to expect, Michael Carter Williams' numbers are better this year, but they really ain't that big of an improvement because his team is worse this year. Last year he had Evan Turner and all these other players and Thaddeus Young. Now he has none of them. His second best player to me is either between Nerlens Noel or KJ McDaniels, and they rookies. They really don't have no offensive dominant games. They really can't create their own shot that often and make it consistently. Nerlens Noel really can't score in the post that effectively. He struggles to finish. He struggles with his hook shot. So this team right now, as people, and then they drafted Dario Saric, who just got EuroLeague Player of the Month. He looks good. He's gonna be a small forward. They get Joel Embiid back, but I don't think that team gonna be ready to compete next year. Even if they get Dario Saric and Embiid has never played an NBA game. He has an NBA body, but he still got to learn how to score in the post, how to be a good scorer, how to be a good finisher, how to have a post game. His post game was real raw in college. It should, like, Nerlens Noel has a better post game than he had in college, and he took a whole year off. He's a better player than he was in college. Nerlens Noel already is. But Nerlens Noel hasn't even been dominant. He hasn't even been good. He just been okay. Nerlens Noel is an okay player right now. He's not rebounding that much. He's not dominating no games. He ain't even putting up 25 points. He's just putting up 19 some games, 11, 10. He ain't dominating. He ain't really doing shit but playing okay basketball. And that's why I think Saric and Embiid gonna do their first year. I don't think Dario Saric gonna come here and be a franchise player or Embiid. I don't see Joel Embiid being a franchise player ever. To me, ever since he knew Akeem Olajuwon, I don't see that in Joel Embiid. I just see him as a good, decent center that can score and shoot a jump shot every now and then. His jump shot not that wet. It's not that consistent. It's not that dominant. His defense ain't really game changing to me, especially on the NBA level, because he's not like a dominant defensive center even in college like Nerlens Noel was. And Nerlens Noel not even a dominant defensive player in the NBA right now. And he a better defender than Joel Embiid. I don't really see the Joel Embiid dominating the NBA. I don't really see him taking over games, especially his first 2-3 years. I don't see Dario Saric coming into the NBA doing what he do in the summer. People more quicker, they more athletic in the NBA, and the defense is way more energetic and has a lot more footwork. So the NBA is a lot tougher than the Euro League. Is a lot more tougher and more athletic and a lot more fast paced, and the offense are more diverse. So with that being said, I don't really see Dario Saric being a franchise player, Nerlens Noel, Michael Carter Williams, or even Joel Embiid being dominant franchise players. To me, this is only my opinion. I think they're all good role players. I can see Joel Embiid putting up 10 rebounds. I can see Nerlens Noel putting up 10 rebounds in the future and 2 blocks. But I don't see Nerlens Noel putting up 15. I don't see him putting up 20 points. I don't see Joel Embiid putting up 20 points in the future. I can see Michael Carter Williams putting up 20 points, but it's going to be a hard 20 points like he's doing now. He's scoring 20. He's scoring 16, 18 a game, really. But he's shooting 39%, 40% majority of the games. He's taking a lot of shots to get them points. He's putting up 7 rebounds, 7 assists. It's because, like I said, Nerlens Noel is not a dominant rebounder. Nobody on this team is a dominant rebounder. So Michael Carter Williams is just helping out on boards. So he basically stat padding. They don't really need Michael Carter Williams to crash boards. He just do it because there's no other rebounders on this team. His rebounds are really inflated. His assist numbers are good, but his turnovers are horrible. He has high assists. He has a high assist number at 7.8, but he turns the ball over at 4.8. That's a ridiculous number of high turnovers. He really ain't got a good decision making. He doesn't have his ball handling still needs some work. His court vision still needs some work. He just need to know when to pass and when to score. Just 4 turnovers is sloppy. It's not really. He always a shooting guard to me. Put in a point guard body a point guard put in a shooting guard's body, but he's gonna have to learn. They not playing for nothing, to tell it easily. So he don't really have to improve. And that's what I said in the What to Expect video. Michael Carter Williams not gonna improve that much because his team sucks ass. He's not playing for nothing. They losing a majority of every game this year. They only gonna win like 10, 15 games this year. So with that being said, he's not playing for nothing. He's playing to get better. He got better a little bit. Not that much, but he got better a little bit. His decision making went down. He has a better team than last year. I mean, a worse team than last year. He's still playing sloppy. He's still rushing it. He's still turning the ball over. He's still got to work on his ball handling, his decision making, his scoring. His jump shot still needs work. His 3-point shot is atrocious. Even if it's a wide open 3-point shot, he's not consistent. Even making a wide open three. Michael Carter Williams has a lot to work on. Even on a good team, he probably might got a better training staff. But Michael Carter Williams needs a lot of work. He's still an NBA player. I don't believe he's a starter, but given the right coach, he could be a good starter. You see what happened to Brandon Knight. But Michael Carter Williams, he's I don't really think he's a franchise player. I don't really think I don't even think he's better than Drew Holiday, especially defensively and offensively. I think Drew Holiday is way better, but they end up getting Nerlens Noel in return. So they got two good players for one All-Star, which could be good, and Michael Carter Williams can continue to improve, and Nerlens Noel can continue to improve. It could be a steal, but right now Nerlens Noel looking sloppy. He don't look dominant. He don't look polished. He looks raw, and a prospect still. After a whole season of training, he still don't look like an NBA starting center, really. And Michael Carter Williams look like a backup point guard right now, putting up horrible shooting numbers. Can't shoot a fucking wide open three. He's not finishing around the basket. He's not taking care of the ball. He don't know when to pass and when to score. His ball handling is sloppy, and his decision making is just horrible. So Michael Carter Williams got a whole lot of shit to work on. But like I said, they got Nerlens Noel and Michael Carter Williams, so it could be a good trade, and they can get two good role players instead of one All-Star. But right now, that Nerlens Noel Drew Holiday trade is looking pretty bad because Drew Holiday is playing good basketball this year, and he's a better shooter and a better scorer and a better defender than Michael Carter Williams. But Michael Carter Williams, his upside to me ain't that high. I just don't really see him getting that much better over the next couple years. Only thing he got to do is really improve it. If he can shoot the ball a little better, he could put up 20 points a game. But he got a lot of shit to work on, people. And the Philadelphia 76ers, like I said, I just don't really believe in their future. I just don't see the players that they drafted being all-stars or franchise players right now, especially in the future, because this team is building bad habits and a losing foundation right now, and they not even competing to win. They getting blew out mostly every game, and this is really bad for the team because these players not gonna want to play there. These players not gonna want to stay if they see how the owners treating them and how the owners putting the talent around them. They stripped this team all the way down, and they losing so much that it's gonna hurt the players. Don't even want to stay. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. If you're new to the channel, check out my older videos. If you like my video, don't videos, you like this video, subscribe. Quinn Wade, Queen W20 signing out. Peace.